Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, head on over to instantmuttcoins.com to avoid the packs, save some racks. Link is in the description below. Use code CC now for 20% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Welcome to the best team in Madden, the episodes where we go over our team, the updates and all that. Let you know how everyone's playing, some of the new cards we've added, cards we've gotten rid of, all sorts of stuff, and we try to answer some of you guys' questions. I know we did an updated ability video on the second channel this week, so if you want to go dive deeper into that on abilities, some of the ones I'm using and ones I like, please go check that out. Again, it's on TheActualCC2. It is my other channel. You can probably find the link down below as well, or just search it up. There's always going to be some really good content on there. If you're not subscribed there, I don't know what you're doing, but that is what I would go do. So let's take a look at best team in Madden this week. Before we dive in, you already see someone who's been added. You see someone who got added. If you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing, drop a like. I'm not sure what day this is going up on, so I'm not gonna talk about the giveaways on this video itself, but if you guys want to comment and do all that, feel free to. But again, I'm not sure which day this video is going up, so it's hard for me to do that. Cool. We did get some changes. We actually got Orlando Pace left tackle this week. Did not pick him up. Okay, we've already spent so much on Walter Jones. I didn't want to go respend a bunch on that and lose just lose a bunch of coins for a +1 left tackle, so we did not go ahead and add him. But we did pick up Ryan Ramczyk. He was cheap, 340,000 coins for us, basically a rental. I'll take a rental right here. Right tackle, obviously we needed a bit of an upgrade here. I have no problem with this at all. We see his pass block power and finesse are pretty good. His run block's even good. Not the strongest guy, but hey, you know what? We've been rocking Phil Loadhole since like day one. 2 months. Phil got a pretty good run out of it. Not disappointed in getting rid of him there. Cool. Tight ends, no changes this week. Still do love Vernon Davis as well. Then we got Stephon Diggs replacing Reggie Wayne this week. Again, we were on slot apprentice on Diggs here. 6 foot tall, same as Reggie Wayne is. A little bit faster, and his route running all hits the thresholds. Okay, so Stephon Diggs temporarily is a great receiver in the game. Exactly what you need for that slot receiver, for someone who can sort of do everything, and that's really what I needed. I play him in the slot. My outside receivers normally are deep threats with really good deep route running. And then we have Steve Smith, you see here, who's obviously not a very big receiver, but there's a couple sets I've actually run 3 receivers on, and I kind of like Steve Smith for those short routes. I still love Steve Smith cards. I'm just biased about him personally, so he stays. We did not add LaDainian Tomlinson either. Very similar to Reggie Bush, but very, very expensive. I feel like we're right around the corner of getting like the next level of running backs anyway, so I wanted to do that. Plus, he wouldn't be replacing Reggie Bush. He'd have to replace Bo Jackson, and I don't really want to replace Bo Jackson just yet. Reggie Bush is a receiving back. LaDainian Tomlinson is an elusive back, which means that his abilities, more specifically his ability points, aren't as good for what I would need him for. So that's why we did not add him there. Still rocking Vic and Favre here. All right, no changes there. Obviously the gunslinger on Favre. Calico is still the premier deep threat. I know a lot of people really like Claypool as well. I want to get Claypool, but I just really feel like we're going to be getting the Randy Mosses and Calvin Johnsons of the world really soon, so I'm not jumping off the wagon on that. Maybe when he gets his power up, maybe we'll talk then. But otherwise, offense, not a lot of changes. Again, we are going to start looking at getting a second chemistry on offense. Right, a second full chemistry. We will get there. Maybe not just yet, but in the next couple weeks, we'll start working on that for sure. Defensively, there wasn't a lot of changes that really needed to be made this week. We did exchange sort of Troy Polamalu and Micah Hyde. Now, Micah Hyde does have 99 zone, but outside of that, he didn't do much. I really like Troy. I wanted to add Troy. He's going to have faster, the better play rec. His coverage stats are less. The man and the zone are both less, but in the chance of a fluke fumble, give me Troy out here on the field. And Troy's played well. Troy's played well so far. Actually, I've used him. He's actually he's played well. I mean, all things considered, played really, really well. We sold Reggie White this week. I didn't need this. We got so many ends now. So we added Curse and Abraham this week, okay? Now, because we had Reggie White with inside stuff, we changed that up for Curse. So Javon Curse here, we see 89 speed, 94 excel. It's exactly what we need, and I wanted to be able to play him in there. Now, like I said, we do lose inside stuff, but we're trying some other abilities out on him right now. I don't know if they're good or bad, and if I don't know if something's good or bad, I don't really want to tell you guys what we're doing, because then you may just blindly copy what we're doing, and it may not work well. It may be detrimental to you. So we'll wait and see until next week. Once we get a full weekend league in with Curse, then I'll let you guys know how he does. But aside that, the speed is there. Same thing with John Abraham, nice and fast. Plus, he's on the Falcons. So Falcons theme team, which we are starting to build. We're starting to build it. It's not there yet, but we're starting to build it. But otherwise, I mean, Curse is just a faster Abraham. Like, you can look at the stats and you can literally see that he's literally just a faster version of him. Now, anytime we get a really fast defensive end, someone who I can put at defensive tackle, I'm going to get him. Okay, because I want the fastest players available if I need to spy someone. Now, spying isn't always a necessary thing. Now, a lot of people are using the gunslinger quarterbacks, but between Vic and Lamar and Cunningham, you're still going to run into a lot of those guys. It's still a real pain if you can't stop them. So that's what we need here. Curse, kind of a monster with the speed, and he does feel really fast in the game. Otherwise, no other real changes. We got Grady Jarrett again, Falcon. Slight upgrade there. The Falcons defensive line is pretty good, mind you. No other cornerbacks, but we did pick up Khalil Mack. TJ Watt, he hits the road. I did really like TJ Watt. I thought he was a really good card, but I feel like at this point we just needed something a little different. I do love Khalil Mack cards historically. He's not going to play a ton for us, but again, he was pretty cheap. He was under 400,000 coins, so figured why not. The TJ Watt we had was still the limited, so it was a pretty easy exchange for us there to really make sure that we could get Mac and not really lose anything. So again, which is a big reason why I do think so. You will see so many times I will buy these limited cards when they get to low prices. Vita Vea, TJ Watt, all the legends, right? It's because I can use them temporarily and they don't lose as much value, and I'm not buying them at a really high price. I'm trying to buy those cards when they're 300 something thousand coins. I bought Vita straight at a flat 300k, Ramcheck at 340. Like, this is not a bad value for me. Even Steve Smith was in the threes. Mawai was in the all these cards. I'm getting cards which I'm paying a little bit more for them, but they're going to hold their value longer term. So that means that I can use these cards for 2, 3, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, up to something like that, and either have them as depth or have them actually play on the field. And then when it's time to get rid of them, we're getting maximum coins back, right? So I'm getting 250,000 coins in December is going to buy me a lot more than 80,000 coins in December, or 250,000 coins I would get would cost me to spend right now. That's why I'm kind of thinking about picking up the Edgerrin James as his legend limited legend price drops a little bit. If he reaches like 350, I think we'll get him anyway, try him out, and then not have a big risk of only losing 20,000 coins for essentially renting players. So it's really smart to me. It is something I really enjoy doing. That's why you will see me not really powering up legends. The only time we actually went to power up legends was like at the very beginning of the game, when like the Bo Jackson, the Junior Seau, their limited cards were a million coins, and I wasn't paying no million coins. So we just waited and we got the lower version and powered him up. That's why you see here how he's like powered up, right? Same thing with Bo, but otherwise all these other legends that come in the game, I'm gonna try to get their limiteds only. I think it is a better, if you can afford it, it's the much better move to make. Right there, special teams, no other changes. So I assume we got a lot of good content coming. which is why I didn't jump out at picking up some of these new cards. While I would really like to try them, and I think they look pretty good, I want to wait and see. We've just got so much coming. So this is the best team in Madden. Hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something about it. Any questions, please put down below. As always, you guys can tweet me questions about your team as well. Sometimes I will try to answer it. Sometimes I miss stuff. I apologize. That's on me. But I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.